This is TWiT.
While I wear this yellow daffodil around my face, I will talk about my pick, which is some of the cool new products from Joby. So you may recognize that name as the makers of the GorillaPod line. These are these very clever tripods that have, each of them is sort of a little ball segment or ball and joint segment so that you can wrap the GorillaPod around different things. People will put them on, handles and their bikes and clamp them to the side of a table or just use them as normal tripods. And the GorillaPod makes it very easy to control that. GorillaPod, or Joby rather, said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make devices that make use of MagSafe technology. And with this new cinematic camera, I thought now would be the perfect time to talk about this. So one of the things you can get, and let me just reach for it here for a sec, is the new GripTight GorillaPod for MagSafe. And so this has a GorillaPod tripod and a MagSafe clamp for your iPhone. So one of the things you get is the standard, very nice GorillaPod tripod that you get. And this can wrap around different things. Each of these little ball and socket joints have a sort of rubberized area around the outside of them. So they're super grippy, even as they clamp onto things. It's kind of amazing. It's also just a fun fidget toy. So if you're just sitting there and you need something to sort of fidget with, you can try this. It's got the standard threading at the top, and it's very sturdy once you get it exactly as you want it. I was just using it the other day, clamping it to this pole. And so the pole, of course, it didn't have a mount standard. So I was able to take this and wrap these little arms around and get it exactly how I wanted it. But as if the GorillaPod itself was not magic enough, the clamp is very cool. So it has the standard thread on the bottom, but it also has one on both sides so that you can clamp it, or you can screw it on to, it doesn't just have to be the GorillaPod tripod. You could screw it onto whatever you want. And then the main clamp part of it can rotate. Maybe it's like 20-degree increments there, all the way around 360 degrees total. And then here's the normal way of doing things. It has one of those nice clamp mechanisms where you twist this out and you can put your phone or what have you in here, the spring-loaded clamp that exists, and then you can hold your phone. But if you've got a MagSafe iPhone, then you can just swack this thing. Woo! You can just swack that thing onto there, and it's held now with the mount. And right now that looks, it looks like the lens is covered, but that's just because I have it turned the wrong way. If I were to turn it this way and then pop this on there, now you can see that the cameras are not covered up. So I could have this held on the side. I could turn it like this and have it held up and down. You can use both MagSafe and the clamp at the top and the bottom if you do have some concerns about it. But what I found handy was just how easy it is to MagSafe this on there and take it off and get it exactly how I want it to be able to use as a little hand-holding tripod. So even this on its own is a really nice sort of handheld tripod, but then you get to go further with the MagSafe, with the GorillaPod tripod. And then there was one other product that I wanted to mention from Joby, and that was the GripTight Wall Mount for MagSafe. Mm-hmm. This is a very, very simple device, but it's one that I think more people will find handy than maybe you would even think. This little thing is just a MagSafe puck that you can stick to many surfaces. So maybe you're an influencer who does makeup in your bathroom or something like that. You stick this to the mirror, and then you've got a MagSafe mount for your iPhone with that front-facing camera to you. But because it has that really nice modern, it's almost like a gel. It's a gel that doesn't leave residue. You can peel it and stick it to different surfaces all the time. So, I might want to just stick it to my wall and stick my phone to it just temporarily, or I might want to stick it to my refrigerator as I'm doing something in the kitchen, or wherever you want to put it. This thing makes it so that you can put it there just using that MagSafe thing. Or if you wanted to use it for for your car, for example, then you could do that too. And then afterwards, you just rinse the back of it, the sticky part on the back, to sort of reset it, recharge it. It's very handy. And again, it works with your MagSafe iPhones. So I think Joby's killing it with these new MagSafe products. And I wanted to give them a shout out. They sent these to us a bit ago. And I finally, with the new iPhone 13, I thought, oh, this is the perfect time to give it a try. And I was very impressed. $24.95 for the wall mount for MagSafe, and then $69.95 for a GorillaPod and the actual MagSafe mount on top. So you get, I think that's a really good deal that you get. Oh, and I should also mention that each of these threads also can be used with some of Joby's other products. So you could have a microphone connected to one side with a GorillaPod arm, and a light connected to the other with a GorillaPod arm, if you wanted to sort of make a full vlogging kit out of just this one device. So it's the best of both worlds in terms of MagSafe and GorillaPod technology coming together to make this possible. I think it's a really cool design, and it was fun to get to try it with my new my new iPhone 13.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to say as well, I've been really enjoying those. I'm hoping to use the tripod a little bit more on Friday. I'm gonna go take some pictures in places. But the mount that you can stick to a wall, I've pretty much just left that in my kitchen, and it is great for just putting my phone there while I'm cooking or something, because then I can have the recipe open on that, which is wonderful. So I'm really enjoying it. So yes, thank you to Joby for sending us those. But they are genuinely very good devices, and I love the fact that it uses standard camera threads as well. So if you've already got a great tripod, and you want to be able to just chuck your iPhone on there as well, you can just screw that mount straight onto a tripod, and you're good to go.
Now I just want Apple to add MagSafe technology to iPad Mini, because then it would be the perfect thing for the kitchen, wouldn't it? You just pop that iPad Mini on there. You've got your perfect recipe box, and Rosemary, your app where you can wink to change the pages. That would be so handy. I love
Crouton. Yeah, Crouton is great for that. Yeah, no more getting flour all over your iPad.